Hey everybody, Scott here from G System Videos. Told you I'd be back once in a while. You know, here and there, I'll pop up, answer a few questions. And today, I got some splaining to do. Alright, today I'm going to try and answer the most frequently asked question. And it's about keeping your volume levels consistent over the range of your G System presets. Now what I did, and there are two things that I found invaluable while creating my most recent set of NovaDrive presets. One is a little recorder, a way to record. It doesn't have to be a portable digital recorder like this. You can just put a microphone in front of your amp and then run it into your computer and take a look at the waveforms. Make sure that you're not getting crazy with your outputs. And what I like to do with my outputs is to use the compressor along with the NovaDrive to keep them in check. So I'll adjust the the level of the compressor output on any given preset, like this. I'll set the gain to -3 on my absolute clean channel, which is just my amps, no NovaDrive. And to keep it consistent, I needed to do that. Set that to -3. If I had it at 0, it would be way too loud. Then I'd have to bring up the NovaDrive. So I want to keep some sort of sense of unity. And that really helped. I also downloaded an app for my phone, an SPL meter, and a decibel meter. And I set that up in front of my amp while I was making the presets, and then monitored it as I played through the presets to make sure that I'm not getting crazy. And when I would find something going on that I couldn't quite get adjusted just using the NovaDrive, I would adjust the output level of the compressor. And I designed this set of NovaDrive presets to go hand in hand with the specific compressor setting for each one of these. So my ND Clean number 4, the compressor was designed to go along with that. It's basically the same throughout the clean range. Once I get up into the rock range and the dirty range, things start to change. Let's look at the comp on this one here. I adjusted the ratio, changed the threshold. That changes the output, also the amount of gain. Now, I adjusted these as I went along. It's something really important I found to do, and also as you go through this set of NovaDrive presets, it's important to keep the compression with the corresponding NovaDrive preset. That's important if you want to keep your volumes consistent. Another thing that a lot of people don't think about is whenever you add an effect or take an effect out, you're going to adjust the output. Now, when I go to this preset, naturally the modulation is off. Now, if I were to click the modulation on, that can add extra volume. You got to keep that in mind. So what I do with this kind of thing a lot of times is I will adjust the output like I did on this one, -1. If I set it at just 0, anytime I press on the modulation, I'm going to get a volume spike, or a little bit of a volume boost, and I don't want that. So let's turn that back off. That's another great way of adjusting your volumes. And certain things I keep on all the time. I'm going to keep the delay on all the time. I'm going to keep the pitch on and the reverb. And that's just how I do it. If you're constantly bringing in and out effects, then I would go into them and adjust the outputs accordingly so that there's a flat volume level that you're working through. A sense of unity, so to speak. I hope that really helps. And those are the most important things to me for keeping the volumes consistent over the entire range of my presets. I adjust the output levels of my effects, so when I bring them in and out, they don't spike. I record, look at the waveforms in my computer to make sure that I'm not you know, running too hot on any given preset, adjust them that way. Use an SPL meter, a dB meter, you know. There are free apps I got for my iPhone. Didn't cost a goddamn thing. You can do it. Anybody can do it. Just takes a little bit of time. You got to put in the little bit of effort. And if you purchase these NovaDrive presets, just know that the compressions that I built into them go along with each given one of these. So when we get up to like rock number 5 here, you'll see that I adjust the output level of my modulation, and it's important to take that into consideration. I hope this helps. It's really just pretty simple common sense stuff to me, but then again, you know, I have an audio background and I, you know, understand signal flow and all that bullshit. So it just comes fairly simply and naturally. But for those people that don't have a studio background, you've got to understand that every time you add something or take something away from a preset, you're going to change the volume. So bear that in mind, adjust your outputs accordingly, and, you know, have fun with it. It's, you know, it's a good time. I love my G system, and I'm not giving it up. So there's that. I hope everybody has a good time with it, and I'm going to try and make another video this week demonstrating some more of these presets in a real-world situation. I'm going to play over some backing tracks with some different NovaDrive presets. Show you how I roll. There you go. Everybody, please, have a good time. And until then being whenever the fuck I come back, rock on.